go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go, everybody. Welcome back to another version of Random Clockworks. We're gonna go down to the Shadow Layers today. Fresh out of Compton, fresh out the trailer, fresh off of a nice, relaxing retreat. But I'm on my first cup of coffee. Might be leaving to get a second one here. That's being highly caffeinated is recommended when you're going on any sort of adventure. I don't know how people made it through like any kind of binge. I really don't understand the concept of a no coffee life. I get it. I understand not smoking. I get that one. I understand not doing opioids. That's a very important one. Pardon me, but no coffee. It's a legal upper. I forgot what charred compound. What's this? This is the chart is just named like that doesn't help me at all. I guess I need this one, right? You know what? We have the Sadruska. We'll be fine. So on the way down, I tried to pick the. Mike's not here, by the way. My Sadruska needs all the heat it can possibly spare. I'm hoping that it wasn't them, but it is. So the Sadruska will be our ultimate bug repellent, apparently. Ooh, 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 and none will escape its wrath. I will not. I have no mercy. Oh, my friend, you chose the wrong person to go after. I talked to that one individual bug. It's a threat. When there's a lot of them, though, I might get a little scared. Especially with the. Oh no! It all happens so fast. Oh, dip. We are definitely the back rank in this party. Should have probably picked something. I brought the Winter Grave because everybody loves that gun. It's actually 300 damage is not so bad, but I'm sure if I would have brought my Voltage, be making a much more significant impact. There we go. See that? So now we'd run, and we will let the people that actually have a effective weaponry do the rest. Very well. Very good. Very good. You know, something that could be, there could be something said about so you kind of all get the gist of like higher level gameplay. Usually the necessity assumes you need a decent amount of gun prowess, which by the way I've always been shouting since the game had began. Gunners for the win. I figure if you dodge enough, you don't really need to worry about dealing damage. Eventually, dealing damage will just kind of happen. I definitely missed you. I'm so sorry. So I get the whole gun concept. It's also kind of modernish. No one fights with lightsabers as much as the whole concept of like being so good at dodging. Please make it across. Thank you. The whole good at dodging and being able to block bullets and lasers and stuff with a sword is just absolutely like it's magnificent to think about. Not reality though. World War II, you didn't see a guy with a katana run out there and just block every single bullet and everything that came out. Oh my. Which would have been neat, right? But you have like movies like not movies. I'm about to sneeze right now. I'm trying so hard not to. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's scare the crap out of my cat. That was an emergency. My poor cat. I have long pants on today, so the claw marks that dug into my leg to make sure he could accelerate and escape the velocity of the sneeze. It was alright. I'm gonna try not to play with the map on the screen as much as possible, but yeah, it happened. So we're joined by the crispy cookie, which is the best kind, and our good friend Ron's. We'll be making some magic happen today. Hopefully we're going to make it down to the Shadow Layer Fire Twins. That's the goal, the direction. As long as our GPS is fine with that, we'll be good. I know Crispy Cookie said maybe they might not be able to make it, but we'll try our best. I didn't try to hit you, but the Sadruska, when you have a mountain and you're swinging it at people, you hit what you hit, right? Some people get out of the way of the mountain. Some people don't. With so we'll be bringing Mike. Don't worry. We need Mike's assistance mostly because of the I think the status resistance. I think fire's going to be our greatest enemy. Shock, actually both. So I'm thinking we got 3 fire shields. That's like a sign or something. I'm thinking we will bring our gunner outfit just so I don't have to worry about. Let's just squish you, freaking bug. I have a mountain. If anything is going to be, up to par with destroying a mountain, or squishing a bug, it would be a mountain. So I think I brought the right kind of weapon for this, at least for now. Please, thank you. Oh, I'm so good. Finally. Oh. Please. Why can't I move? Oh, I'm stunned. A slow-moving mountain. That's not what we need. Connection issues. No, thank you. We got hit in a... Dude. It's almost like the beginning of the end. 188. That's not quite enough. But hopefully, like, this is one of the nostalgia gates, right? This is like the castle level. I forget the name of it. We'll take a look at it in a minute. And he just like dove. How do you dive out of the way of a mountain? That's one of those profound questions. Like, how do you jump? How do you dodge time? How do you step out of the way of the sun when there are no trees? If a woods crashes in the forest, or a tree on the forest through the trees, or so, I don't know, fortune cookie-esque even. All right, let's not dance with these bugs any longer. Accept our reward of shining fire crystals and move on. There we go. Cha-cha-cha. We can do it. We can do it. Piece of cake, please. All right, so you can text and socialize while you're going down the elevator. Not something I recommend, by the way. In our house, we have a no cell phone rule whenever you're part of social events. I strongly recommend that. Because if you, that's actually, it's a big thing, right? You get around with a bunch of friends. Why would you hang out with people and have your nose in a phone? Food for thought for the next generation, the snowflake generation, right? Please don't crash and burn just because I said that. Take it to heart. Okay, this is, I think this is still what we want, right? We could, actually it probably would be smarter to, do this and do this. There we go. Dude, I have 29. Where did all these crowns come from? I'm the richest kitty you've ever seen, please. Yeah, but anyway, man, these nostalgic kind of levels. This music is a music you hardly ever hear anymore. It's not the most common. No, unfortunately, will not be able to deal with these puppies. So we're just gonna have to rely on the grace of the stone there to whoop, almost just ran into another shot. And our fellow man, Mr. Ron's, and everyone else has an Arcana. By the way, I'm gonna be making a probably a regular blaster, honestly, or the the Valance with the blaster template that I have. Just because, again, right, nostalgia. Sometimes I just like playing with things. I like the neutral damage though. It does affect. So the number 2, one of the reasons I have the Gilded Griffin is just for lockdown purposes. Obviously, I hardly use it in this in the Clockworks format. I do sometimes once in a while, but it's for the Chaos and the Cats, and I'm like the top 2 LD armors. So if I fight a Skulver, I really don't mind. But generally the Cat armor and the Chaos armor, they have a fairly low normal resistance. Then I just want to run like the generic loadout. I'll eventually start affording for myself like a 3rd weapon slot all the time. So the Sadruska, the Nitronome, and the Valance, and you have the neutral perfection. I know I could probably go for like the Iron Slug. That's also good. But I think the Lance just sounds great because I already have the Sadruska technically for some ground and pound type atmosphere. We always go for some food for Mike, hopefully in the future. The blue pills are going to be absolutely vital. Anyway, just having a neutral loadout, it'd be kind of, I don't know why I went this way. Oh yeah, we need the key, that's why. Instinct. Usually when I run this, it's solo. I used to just straight up run Clockworks runs solo from start to finish and without open party. It'd be like, you know, it'd be a good day to make friends. Good day to help hype the SK community by just throwing up another video and showing the benefits of Ron's. You're amazing. You're fueling the mountain. My mountain gets stronger. Not that mountain. This one. The mountain gets stronger, more powerful, closer to eruption. The more that you fuel it. But I like going with a straight up neutral loadout. So it's something I meant, and because I finally got the what was it, the damage bonus for bombs with Mike. I can now have max damage everything with charge time, max everything with I should go, like, now that I think about it, the things that would fuel like charge time max, the Iron Slug does sound smarter, but I don't have a template for that, so we're not gonna worry about that. I think we should probably get rid of the stuns, right? Yeah, got him. 18 solid damage. All right, beautiful. Because we need these Vitapods. I think they will be necessary going down to the Shadow Lair. But you can have max damage bonus everything now that you know, the 2 trinkets and the 3rd one, all 3 kind of weapon types. We can have those. Oh no, I don't have a gun. Someone else is gonna have to do this. I'll carry, because you guys are all freaking blaster happies. C-O-F-F-E-E. Why in the world do we drink coffee? I should be able to dodge this. The Shadow Lair is the only type of level in the game that actually make me a little bit regretful that I don't have a shield besides the Swift Strike. So, but that's on the to-do list right after we make, you know, that ancient rumored weapon that helps everybody get better, the Acheron. I got a list of stuff I want to do. I want to have the Starlit gear, right? I love the sound of the ambient fire whenever you just get next to these. Whopsha! You just ran into a mountain, my friend. How can you possibly hope to? You just stared at me for like 30 seconds. I guess that's the face you would make if you got hit by a mountain. Just for mercy on my party's sake, you know, you do want to be a little bit effective. It's one thing to have a joke loadout. No, I'm not saying the Sadruska is a joke loadout. It sort of is, but at the same time, it is fairly good. I mean, if you've not felt the power of like having an entire like Wolver army or a danger room being sucked into a vortex bomb and then hit with the Sadruska charge, then you have not lived, my friend. Or the dreams and nightmares. Eventually, that's what I'm gonna hope to do. Try to win with the just that, the Sadruska charge, Sadruska charge. It still sounds German or Russian, or it sounds non-English, which makes it just straight up a difficulty for myself. We're so used to our own language and you know, our culture thing. It's just the me. We are at the top. The top of the I deserve everything food chain. Affluence, right? Oops. No, that was not the right button. Whoa, got a level. Sorry, I was off screen for a second. Our mountain grows in strength. +2 eruption power, right? These Scarlet levels, man. Big fan. Okay. Like this sucker's level 10. You know, let's go medium, please. This sucker's level 10. So good. Thank you, Bob, for that encouraging. Always use 70%. I've saved so many radiants that way. The only, like, I play the odds, right? The only failures I've had have been like really low levels. I think I've only ever, I'm not gonna say wasted, but only I guess it is wasted. If you play the odds, it's a waste. It's not nearly as bad as when you play the odds for the punch machine, prosperity punching for the win. But it's still, you know, anything that's not guaranteed. It's kind of tough. Kind of tough to justify, but we try anyway. Somebody just, I gotta question these frame spikes, man. I'm always wondering when sometimes the game Java goes on and off the deep end, and that's actually the number one pushback I got when I was asking for people to do this the shadow layer earlier. Was are you kidding me? My toaster will absolutely get destroyed. I can't deal with the lag in that level, so we're gonna enjoy that together. See if it's actually, you know, true and viable. It probably is. I'm not gonna, you know, downplay that at all. And we'll see. I might just go all natural too, because I don't like having myself at too much of a disadvantage. Again, this status is fire means you get hit once and then you're just like, oh boy. And then there's the dude, it's been so long, but I still remember. It's cool. With the shock. There we go. There's 2. And number 3. Help. Slammed into that gate. Should be the, no, I was wrong. Sorry. Should be this one. No, hit that one again. Oh my goodness, Ron's. Stop. Stop. Oh, I love you. Okay, we're good. Got a feel for it, man. I got this feeling down in my bones. It goes electric. I only have like 3 or 4 pop songs in my head anymore. I'm actually behind the times of pop. That was like pop music, what, like 2 years ago? It's like that's ancient compared to nowadays. No one 2 years ago. Old dead meme, right? No one wants dead memes. You need your memes fresh. Thank you, Richard Dawkins, for the memes concept, by the way. You're on a Sejuska. I know, but I'm. It's the new Honest, the Voltage, brand new weapon. No one's ever heard of it. Watch out! We did it, dude. These guns freaking light people up. Don't worry, I'll make it. Ooh. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Arrested Development. Anybody? I can't actually despise that show. It's one of those shows I can watch for like 10 minutes if I'm not looking at it, and after that, I can't anymore. After that, it's too dumb. And the main character has like, he's the only redeeming factor, and even it's like, why does he even live with his family? Why at a younger age did he not go on and try to find something better in his life? Because his family just has ridiculous values. Oh yeah, we should probably go up this way. Good point. I'm coming. By the time I get there, all the slimes will be dead, but, you know. Blah, blah. The mountain doesn't even have to be close to you. It's a freaking mountain on a stick. Anyway. The roundabout way's way to go. There's some slimes down here. Everybody knows that. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Years of watching literally Cheers. Where you go? We're gonna catch you. Blah blah. He's like, I didn't feel a thing. Ghosts can walk through mountains. Oh man, looking at that that little pet right there reminds me we really need at some point. Oh, it was just so bad. Surprised me only got hit that much. At some point, we need. Oh, this could be our death. Run. Waddle out of there. At some point, we need to get a different harness for Mike. Well, actually, if we're going for the old neutral, normal Clockworks thing, I suppose it doesn't matter so much. But no. Mike needs some distinction. Is there a preferred monster that Mike would want to kill? I don't think so. I think he's pretty impartial. Anyway. Heading down to the question mark. One of my favorite SK commands. Let's do this, Rons. We got it. We got it. Yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah, da, 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 da. Uh-oh. F for feels. No, we got this. We got this, man. This is, by the way, just about the fastest Sadruska you could ever see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Windows does not care about your past life. That's pretty good. I do appreciate a good shining that's fine. We'll use a mountain to crush a tree. Okay with that. This is like free heat and a quick level, so it's not so bad. Windows 10 is not so bad if you do not care. If you care about customizing your own beast, then it is a huge fallacy for yourself and a downplay on any form of customization control you want to have on any part of your computer to go with Windows 7. On the flip side, I got to admit, because I used to be a network administrator, so one of our top companies we had was a place, I kind of would leave them, I guess not named, that dealt with eye cancer. And so what they needed was, they used both Macs and PC. So because the Macs just straight up took better pictures of really in-depth like X-rays and eyes and blew them up for everybody. But they needed, they used their PC for regular documentation, like their secretaries' PCs. So that was my first introduction to the amazing aspect of a Mac computer. You want a printer, you just click you click the printer and it's on. And if you're familiar with Windows, for some reason printers, if you're finding them on the network, it's just you can't automatically just click there. You need to put things in manually in every single aspect. Very frustrating. So Windows 10, that's the number one luxury Windows 10. You can find I clicked on the printer I wanted, and bam, I got it. Books A Million, BAM. I was so surprised, alleviated, happy that the printer just worked right away. Especially because when I run on this retreat, I had to have 20 extra pages printed. So I mean, the other flip side is I could have just clicked, sent an email to myself, which would, it's not so bad to send an email to yourself. Oh, it's an internal. Internals aren't bad. One elite would have been nicer. I know we're the wrong stratum for elites, but whatever. All right, heading down. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a 5-minute break, and then we're gonna start when we are on our way to the Shadow Twins. I didn't give any. Oh, Mike, you could have came. That's not enough heat to justify leaving my favorite starting pet. No, that's all right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the monologue, and we'll continue on. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll continue on in on the next episode. So once again, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this this map, my ramblings on the way down, click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're on Twitch, I'll see you in 2 minutes.